I'm gonna send you a link, right? So like you can like, share it. Forget. Oh, there we go.
Who made that design for you?
I hit up and actually I drew the head.
Yeah,
and that's it. Like
that's pretty tight. I like it.
Thank you, bro.
It's simple, but it's like dope.
That was the plan pretty much. I was like, I'm gonna just draw that, and then I hit up a graphic designer. I was like, hey, bro, can you just make it into a logo? Pay him like $20.
Tight.
Yeah. Oh, let me do that link real quick. There you go. Paste, cause like I usually take like 5 minutes just to like make people get in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like post up. Yo, we live. Live.
What's up?
It was good. It was good.
Alright, cool.
Did you tell anyone about this? That like you're doing this or anything?
Who?
Did you tell anyone like about this or like?
Nah, I mean, if you have like a post, I'll put it up.
Oh no, I mean
I did. Yeah,
you did. Okay.
Yeah, I posted it on my IG.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are like, I told my girlfriend about this, and I'm like, oh, what?
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
I live with my girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she knows everything.
She knows everything.
Yeah.
Right, I understand. Wait, was it? Did she do interior designs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I got a follower. I was like, who?
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
that's her.
okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Now let's just roll with it. Be okay. Who do you know who that is?
Be okay.
Yeah.
Wiz. Oh, that's a song by Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz? Oh no! Like there's someone in the chat said be okay. But what's good?
So what's up, man? Can I pour some of this up or what?
No, yeah, go for it. You can pour yourself
cool.
some. Yeah. Let me just pull out this shit real quick.
I think that's the perfect amount.
Oh damn, that sounds like a lot to me, bro. I go light. Oh, what's up?
Splash.
How's it going, Beth? How you doing? That sounded like a lot to me.
Nah.
Damn. All right.
Man, I got bad memories with that stuff.
I just turned 21, so like.
Oh really?
Yeah, like in November.
Did you go hard or what?
Low key, yeah. Like I went. Have you ever been to Cobra?
Nah.
You never been to Cobra, dude?
I haven't.
Bro, if you love games and shit.
I went one time.
Uh-huh.
With my homie Luis, but we waited in line for like an hour, and then his ID was expired, so we couldn't get in.
Damn.
So I made it there, but not in there.
2 shots of vodka.
Oh damn.
What? All right. So, welcome everybody. It's 27th episode of the podcast, Scrappy Flako Talk Show. I got my guest here, Ray Prieto. Prieto. All right, for sure. Yeah, and then he has a clothing line, Turodes. I thought it was Turodes. I seriously thought it was Turodes, something like that.
Yeah, so it's 2 roads. Since you're asking, because nobody knows what it means, and it's just like 2 roads, but just like wordplay.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
Like 2 roads.
Yeah, but you check out his Instagram, check out his article, check out his website. Right now, he only has like 1 shirt right now, right? 1 design out there.
Yeah.
But he's gonna come out with more. Either way, it's some sick designs. The photographer and the models he chooses are fucking amazing too. So, anyways, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man.
You're doing great.
Like I said, I was working earlier. You showing my friend Carlos. Shout out to Carlos. I was showing him some houses. He's getting ready to buy one, so pretty excited for that dude. But other than that, man, I'm gonna get back to the crib and just create.
Create.
Yep.
Yeah. So like speaking of like just creating, because in the article you said that like ever since you were young you had endless opportunities. Like, what does that mean?
I mean, kind of what I was telling her when she interviewed me. I was just telling her that. So I wanted to start this brand since I was 15, but I did really good in sales. So I just started doing sales, and it got easier for me to just pursue that.
Yeah.
So I kind of just let go of the dream. I didn't really let go. I always said I would get back to it, but I just put it like on the back burner.
Yeah.
I worked at T-Mobile for 5 years, and I made it to manager position. And it's just like that takes up all your energy,
Yeah.
So by the time you get home,
you have no creative energy.
No creative energy at all. So that's what I meant by that.
I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. Like right now, I work a 9 to 5, but I'm a video editor, so like I'm kind of being creative. I'm kind of like having fun, shit like that. But like, I'm also just like I come home and I'm just like I'm tired now. I don't want to do anything,
Yeah.
And like with this podcast too, like I struggle to write down questions for guests, and I'm just like I'm at my desk. I'm like I can't think of anything. I just want to sleep. I just want to take a shower and go. Sleep.
What kind of clients do you have, like for your?
For the real estate company?
No, or? You're a video editor, right?
For my,
so do you work with creative companies, or is it more like?
No, the company I work for, like they just have a marketing department,
Oh, okay.
So like I just make things for their social media accounts and like whatever YouTube videos they come up with,
Yeah.
Sometimes we interview agents. Sometimes we interview like people who have just like money too. Like we did like a I guess like a charity video for someone who had like ALS, but they were part of Infinity Scottsdale, I was like, all right, well, because they were close friends. Apparently, like the owners of the company were close friends with the people who own Infinity Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And like their dad like had ALS, which is good, Like I was like, all right, whatever,
That's cool.
So, yeah, we should make whatever we want there.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but still, like, for just being at 9 to 5, like, you kind of just sit there all day and you kind of just like, damn.
Yeah.
And then do you think the traffic like kind of gets your head too? Like you're like fuck.
Yeah, nah, definitely. But I mean, I think in like those situations, that's when you use it for like listening to your podcast or like your audiobooks.
Yeah, I feel. So then you were just pursuing real estate and you're making good in sales, but was that just because of that, or you're just like I'm just stick with it for now, and then you didn't want like, like during that time, like what was going through your head, like I could be doing this and I could be.
I think. I always knew that. I still know that just my clothing line it's just my heart, Just since I was 15, since I was starting to think of what I wanted to do with my life, that's the first thing I thought of. It was me and my boy Luis. He's actually my barber now. Yeah. We first came up with the idea. So yeah, I just didn't want to let that go. I actually listened to a podcast, and I don't know if you've ever heard of him. His name's Andy Frisella. Nah. He owns a nutrition company called First Form. So he pretty much just said, like, if you wake up every day and think about, like, what if you are on your deathbed? What's the one thing you would regret the most? Yeah. And for me, it would be not starting my clothing line. Yeah. So I think every day I wake up and just,
For sure. So right now, like, you're doing both real estate and your clothing line?
Yeah.
And how, like, for you, how do you think it's going right now for you?
Well, the thing about real estate is, like, it's at your own pace. Yeah. So for me, I always tell everybody, like, I'm not shooting to be a top performer or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I can, just pay my house, my car, and, have money to invest in my business. So I don't think it's hard to balance. Okay. Yeah.
Edith said just put an emoji, like the hands, shit like that. But for you, it was like, for you, how's the journey been so far? Just from beginning and starting this, this clothing brand. Yeah. For right now, like how long have you been doing it, by the way? And how long has it? Like, how's it been?
Pursuing the brand, I started it, like I said. My girlfriend Edith, she found this label that I made like 10 years ago, like a neck label. So I think that's when I started it, like 10 years ago. Yeah. But I stopped for like 8 years, maybe 9, and then, I just cut back to it. But the journey, man, it's like. It's funny. It's like funny. It's kind of like, it's tough, but it's, cause I'm 26 years old. Yeah. So how does it sound to people like, 26 years old trying to start a clothing line? Yeah. If they don't have the vision, it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I understand.
That's cute,
Yeah, that's cute. You got a side hustle while you're doing your hobbies. Yep. I feel. Yeah, cause a lot of my guests, I think, no, you're not the oldest guest. I've had someone who's like almost 30, but he doesn't look 30. That's the thing, But still, like, he has a YouTube channel, and like he's having fun with it. Yep. He's not really discouraged by it. But no, stuff like that. Yeah, like you like seeing younger people like just kind of pursue the thing. Even when I see 18-year-old being like oh yeah, like I'm already making views, I'm already doing this. I'm like, fuck, I feel like I'm slacking.
Nah, I don't think you should feel like that.
Nah,
because I don't think like age should define it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got like the baby, he's like 28.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Joey Badass, he's like 22.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you just gotta find your own journey. Yeah. I feel like if you try to put like an age to it, you're just gonna like fuck yourself. Okay. Because you're gonna be like, all right, in 2 years if I don't have this, then I'm slacking. Mm-hmm. I feel like it'll discourage you.
Mm-hmm. On your article it says like you've always been artistic since you were a teenager. When did you find that out, or was it just like kind
of? It's fun. It was a video game. Like the first thing that ever. It was called Mark Echo's Getting Up. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of that game?
No, I've never heard of that game.
So it was Mark Echo, the designer of Echo Unlimited.
Uh-huh.
It was because he was a graffiti artist before. So like I was playing it like, oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah. So I started tagging when I was like 15, but like quickly you realize like I can't do this, you know. This isn't even profitable.
Yeah.
So then I just started like drawing in books, and then from there it just got to clothing. Like maybe I should turn this into clothing.
I gotcha. For that game, like what kind of impact does it have on you? Because like of course like it basically like sparked your whole artistic interest, but like for you, like what else does it mean?
The game itself doesn't really mean too much to me. It was just like that's what opened my eyes to art.
Yeah.
You know, like he was just pretty much getting his name out there from tagging walls, and I was like, oh, this is dope. Like I could do this in real life.
And then tagging, like how was that for you? Like did you ever get in trouble with doing that shit, or like
nah? I never got caught. No, I did get in trouble one time, but not by the law, by my grandpa. Because I tagged on his wall.
What the fuck? Why'd you tag on his wall?
I was like 15. I didn't know what I was doing.
For sure.
I was like, I gotta practice. So I don't know what I was thinking. Like I just tagged on his wall, and I didn't think he would see it.
And then what do you say after that?
I tried to deny it, but he found my black book.
Oh.
And it had the same tag on it. So
damn.
You know. But no, it was fun. Like I was young, just spray painting walls. So.
Do you ever compare yourself from your designs or the designs you want to do from like other places, from like New York or LA?
Nah, actually, until recently, I've never really looked at other brands just because I want like my art to be like from within instead of having outside influences. So I don't think it compares to anything.
Okay.
But recently I did realize like, hey, you got to play the game first. So until recently, I've started looking at other brands, but for the most part, I just tried to, just come up with my own thing.
Okay, for sure. How does it feel like being a creative here in AZ though? How do you feel about your scene, or being a clothing brand here in AZ, and how like the support?
Man, I feel like this is one of the best spots to be in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because it's so fresh. There's just so much opportunity. Like if we all just start linking up and just working together, there's just so much room to grow.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's some names out here, but not like LA, New York, stuff like that. So it's exciting.
Do you think AZ would probably become like the next LA or New York or something like that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like as far as like in everything, like the real estate market is booming out here.
Yeah.
I
heard that a lot.
It's booming. So with that brings everything else. So I definitely feel like in a few years there's just gonna be a lot of growth, and whoever's working right now will be part of it.
And for you, like, are you afraid of the change? Are you afraid of the things that come in, or how do you feel about like this whole booming and how like, because energy feels like it's going up,
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about like just?
Nah, like as a business owner, you should be excited. It's just the economy is gonna grow. Right now, it looks like it's gonna implode.
Yeah.
But I think that's all just like just scare tactics. I don't believe it. I think like I'm excited for the growth.
And what does art mean to you?
Art I feel like just life itself is art. Like something created us, so I feel like we have the same power like to create our own little world. So the art is like everything. It's a way to express yourself. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty dope.
I could go on for days about it.
I mean, you can go off, dude. Like I don't mind. You can just talk about it all day.
Nah, I have my office at home, and I just go in there and just zone out, and when I'm in there nothing else matters, so it's always been like an escape. Just go.
How does like I guess, your family and your friends, your girlfriend, like, what do they ever say about you doing this stuff? Have you ever had like any haters or any doubters or even support too? Like, what do they say overall?
I have support. I know they all support me. I don't think they see how big
you want
picture it in my head.
Yeah.
But they support me. They know I'll be successful. I don't really have too many like close friends, but as far as like my family, they see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's just all support all around. Support, yeah. I've never really had anyone try to talk it down. I mean, at least not to my face.
Yeah.
But I don't really care for that. I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
I'm 26. Sure. Like I don't have time to be like.
Because like, it's surprising to see like how many people have their stories about like like you're to be surprised at like who has like low key kind of thrown me under the bus or something like that.
Yeah. What about you? You get that a lot?
Not anymore. Actually, like not really. Actually, never since like high school, pretty much. But again, like it was just like petty high school shit.
Yeah.
And even then, at that time, I was like, I'm good. Like I don't even need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just deflect that shit out of nowhere. Because I've always been like a kind of dude who's been like avoiding shit. Like, not that I can't handle conflict, but it's like I know when to put my energy into someone and when to like not let someone take it.
Yeah, no, it's like most people don't even believe in themselves, so you can't expect them to believe in you.
Yeah, true. So. True that. When did like you start having this kind of mentality?
Man, I was like super young. I could pinpoint like the exact point. I was like 15 or maybe younger, but like 2 books that completely just changed my mindset. It was Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I've heard that book a lot.
And then there was another one called The Secret.
I've heard that book too. My mom reads it.
Yeah, The Secret's cool. It's like kind of just like the start of that whole. But no, yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It pretty much just talks about like this kid. He's with. He has his regular dad and then this other guy that, kind of just took him in. His first dad has a mentality, like a scarcity mentality, like, oh, there's not enough money out here for all of us. And, just get a decent job and go to school, which is cool, don't get me wrong. But then the other dad puts him on game, like, hey, there's, they literally print this stuff.
Yeah.
There's money out there for everybody. So, that book gave me the financial mindset. And then The Secret is pretty much about like the law of attraction. So that just got me more into like a spiritual mindset. But of course, like I'm still not like perfect. I still slack. But but once you read that kind of stuff, it's hard to let it go.
Yeah.
Like once you like open your mind, you can't really close it.
True that. Do you have any other like influences? Like I listen to Gary Vee. Do you ever listen? Do you fuck with
Gary
Vee?
Look, check it out. Or I'll just my favorite probably is Jay Shetty. Have you heard of Jay Shetty?
No, I have not heard of Jay
So he was a successful guy, and he was a monk for 3 years, so I would check him out. Tom Bilyeu.
I heard Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins is cool, yeah. But no, I have a lot of podcasts. I also listen to a bunch of audiobooks. I'm reading this book right now called The Untethered Soul. I would check it out if I were you. But
how far are you in that?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Like chapter 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I just started it. What about you?
Me, I never really read like self-help books or anything like empowerment. I've watched a lot of like motivational videos though. Like a lot of like those motivational videos, especially like Gary Vee shit, Tony Robbins. Those are the 2 main ones I've heard of. I've heard one video that really came to me when I was in high school, like that I really needed back then. Cause I was failing my grades, bro. Like I was this close to like not graduating. Yeah, and like my parents like, you ain't gonna graduate. I was like, damn, like they're probably right. But anyways, so it was like this motivational video about like procrastination, and how it's basically it's the line in you saying I don't want to do this because the line in you is like this kind of bullshit. Like school's bullshit. Like it's dumb. Like no one needs to do it, or at least they need to be somewhat educated. But still, it's just like a lot of things we learn. It's not what we're gonna use. But I was like, I want to get through this just because like. My parents are Mexican. Like, if you fail on something, bro, that shit, like, they'll haunt your ass, bro, They'll haunt you for that shit. And so, basically, like, I learned the story of Friedrich Nietzsche and the spiritual evolution of a man. And have you heard that or no?
No.
Okay, so, I'm like someone.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what happens is that, you grow up as a camel, And the camel is the beast of burden that carries all these like lessons and all these things, like all these supposed, like you're supposed to get married, you're supposed to do homework, you're supposed to like all these societal things that you're supposed to do, you know. And once you're old enough or whatever, once you set out into the world, you carry all those things. And at some point, you meet the dragon, and the dragon has scales that say "thou shalt," like "thou shalt," more like societal pressure things, you know. And you either bow down and listen to that dragon, and you live that safe life. That like you said on your article, there's two roads. There's that safe, life right there, and then there's the other road, which is becoming the lion, saying like I can follow my passions, and by that you're gonna slay the dragon by saying with your no, but then you're also gonna get some haters out of it too by like people are like, yo, why the fuck did you do that? You're stupid. Why would you slay the dragon? He was gonna give you a like an easy life or something, But if you were the camel, you wouldn't live the life you wanted.
Yep. No, I feel that heavy. It's so easy to choose the easy road just because it's laid out for you already, and like if I take this road, there's gonna be people holding my hand. Not really holding your hand because you still gotta work for it, but it's laid out for you.
Yeah.
As compared to like, oh, I wanna be a musician.
Yeah.
Or
So I've been like meeting some entrepreneurs lately and shit like that, and one of the dudes I was like, he gives like a free class about this stuff, and he's like, people were like the people who were like before us, they set up a life like for us. Oh no, but we're not meant for that life. It was something like that. And I was like, yeah, like they want us, go to school, get a job, get a good degree, whatever the fuck, But are we meant to do that? Is that what we want? Is that what we're meant to be? Is that the hole we're supposed to fit in?
Yeah, but, no, like that's just the new way of thinking. Like that's just a Western way of thinking, which is, I mean, I don't knock it. I love this country. Like just capitalism. Like who doesn't? Like $800 cell phone.
Yeah. All this equipment, all this cool shit that we got. But for you, especially since you're Mexican, like, is there some like Mexican beliefs that you're like, I don't agree with that just because of like how things are or how like you say it,
Yeah, I would have to say most of them.
Yeah.
Most of the belief. Man, that's a good question. Like I can't really think of anything on the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I just remember always just hearing things from
family.
Like family, and I didn't know, like I knew it was wrong just because I got a weird feeling, and it's not till recently that I realized like it's first of all because people trying to tell you to do something they couldn't even do, like go to school, get a good job, and and they didn't even do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, even as a kid, you're just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You can't even pay your house, like
you're trying to tell me on rent too. You're telling me to get a job.
Yeah, and you're telling me to do this. Like, I don't think I want your advice.
Yeah.
And if I think of something, I'll just say it. But right now, I can't.
I tell you feel. But no, after high school, for me, it was like my parents like we're all like gonna sit together, and I was like, yo, like you guys turned on me. Like I can't, like if you guys supposed to like be my support, how can you just like turn on me like that? Like I get I was like fucking around, but also like don't doubt me like that. Yeah. It's like I could easily turn this over. Like I've done it before. Like I've done clutches like that before. But like for once I was like, all right, I know who my people are. Yeah. But even then we're cool now. We're all good. But still, like at the time I was like, I know who like really supports me and who's gonna like be there for me whenever I want to do something.
Yeah.
And I remember that night my dad was like really pissed. But even like I was graduation night too. And I was like, yo, like be happy that I graduated, bro. Yeah, like like I made it, dog.
You know? It was like kind of like bittersweet.
Yeah, it was bittersweet. But I was like, and at that moment I was like, you know what, fuck this. Like I never partied during high school, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I never partied, never did drugs, never did like anything like that. And I was like, it's graduation night. I got invited to like 5 parties. That's what I'm gonna do, bro.
You never drank anything?
No, I mean I drank it like actually, yeah, I drank and I smoked a few times, but like 3 times tops, probably. Drinking 10 times, like overall.
Yeah. So you did here and there.
I did, yeah, here and there, but like compared to everyone else.
Yeah, you weren't really heavy like every weekend.
Yeah, I wasn't heavy like going. But that's kind of a good thing though, because I did realize like the party in it, Yeah. But it's fun to be in the party though.
Yeah. No, like I guess I did. They were always at my house, like the parties and stuff.
No,
it was just Cause like my mom always said, like, yo, if you guys are, I mean, I know you guys are gonna go get drunk, so I'm like, just do it here. Sorry, Mom, I don't know, you probably get in trouble, but I mean, that was just her. Like, you guys can go out anyway, just do it here. That way I know where you're gonna pass out.
I feel that. So, but for me then, I was like, yo, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna actually just like be a high school kid for once.
Yeah.
You know, because I also work too. Like, I was doing school and working at Chipotle a lot too. I was doing like hella hours, and I was like, this is a free night, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm gonna just go get stupid drunk. Go get fucking. I'm not gonna be stupid. Like, I know my limits too. Because I was also DD that night. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna have fun. Like, be a kid for once and not worry about anything.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
That was like one of the best nights too, because like I made a lot of friendships that day.
Now you gotta get social. You have to get social. You have to go out there and just meet new people. Because like one of the things that I don't really go out much. I go out with my girlfriend. We go to like Westgate and stuff like that. But when I go out and see what people are wearing, like then I have like a real life picture of what people are wearing. Like, oh, this shirt looks dope, you know? So maybe I can design something like this.
Yeah.
So you definitely need to go out there. So you can't always be like, oh, no, I'm too busy.
Yeah.
Because you're really not. Are you really busy or are you just trying to act busy?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I do that. I do sometimes do that. But, like, sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm just really trying new shit.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Have you ever been to First Fridays?
Yeah, I just started going. I think the last one, I missed this one, but I went to the last one. I just started going this year.
Oh, really?
I've lived in Arizona for, like, 12 years, and I just started going.
Yo, actually, I don't blame you. Same here. Like, oh, well, I actually kind of grew up in Yuma first.
Yeah.
Or I was born here, grew up in Yuma. But no, like I just started going to First Fridays like last year though. Like,
yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah, it's hella fun. What do you like about it so far?
Just meeting different people and seeing like it's different than going on Instagram. It's kind of like
staying at home.
Yeah, you're actually just meeting people and just seeing their stuff in person. It's just different, like when you see someone's like t-shirt or a painting online, or like when you see it in person. And I like to buy like local art when I go to First Friday. I have some stuff at home that I haven't hanged up, but it's just like you just go and support your people. Like supporting local artists is more than just liking their posts.
Yeah.
You know? Like invest in their business, like buy their paintings or their clothing, you know, or be on their talk show.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. For you, like, what did it take to start the business for you?
What do you mean?
Like your the whole thing starting up, like doing the paperwork, doing your brands, doing the work itself too. Like how was that for you starting up?
So right now, honestly, it's not that hard. Like just get a tax ID, which is basically what you use to pay your taxes. That's probably like $12 a year. And then like get your EIN, which is your like pretty much the social for your business, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, open an LLC if you want, sole proprietor. It's a clothing line, so there's really not much liability to it.
Yeah.
You know, and there's not insurance you need to get or
yeah.
anything like that. But right now I'm learning as I go. I wouldn't even say my business is started yet.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm still perfecting it. What I post isn't the vision. It's close to the vision I have in my head, as close as I can get it now. But I'm progressing as I do it. You know, instead of like just waiting for it to be perfect, why not just show everybody the whole journey?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I heard this podcast, Jay Shetty, he was talking about like how a lot of people say they're perfectionists when they're really just scared putting stuff out there. Like for example, like, oh, you're making a song.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta get this song perfect. You know, this beat's not that hard. Like, are you really a perfectionist, or are you just scared? Because there's people out there that are perfecting their craft but still putting stuff out. Yeah. You know, so there's just like a thin line. So yeah, I think my business is still like my shop ain't even up yet. Yeah. You know, but right now I'm creating content. I have a photo shoot on Sunday that I'll show you guys. It's actually a collaboration with a podcast, Adama's Guide 2. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
Nah, I've not heard. I'm still learning like on the podcast. I know like so far 2 Guys 1 Guest, The Human Experience, and this Instagram page called Original Sin. Like those are the 3 main ones I keep up with. Yeah. Everything else like I've seen a lot, bro. Like I've actually seen a lot, and I was like I didn't follow them, you know, because it's just like shit, you know. like I'm following artists every day, and I was like, it's kind of hard to keep up with who to keep up with and who like not to.
Who's your like main inspiration? Like who? I guess like there's probably not just one, but like who do you look up to? I guess.
Who do I look up to? I don't know. I don't really have anything like that. I there's traits I admire in people. I guess I say anime too because like there's some anime that I really fuck with. Like I grew up on Dragon Ball.
Which one? Oh, Dragon Ball. I've never seen one episode.
You never seen one episode of Dragon Ball?
I've probably seen them when I was little because my cousins would always watch it, but I've never watched it. Like I never sat down and watched it.
I mean, that's it's whatever, dude. Like you're Latino, I expect you to watch it. Because every Mexican watches like fucking Dragon Ball, dude.
You ain't lying.
Nah, but like Dragon Ball. That's because like I admire like strength. That's because like I guess it was like interplayed on me like when I was young. But like I admire strength and like adversity. You know, when things are down, people like just rise up to the occasion. Yeah. So I like that. That's so. So if I ever like if things are down, I don't you don't see me down. If I really am down, like it's because like maybe I am, but I'll get back sooner or later. You know.
Yeah.
People that I admire though, like I really admire like smart people. You know.
Yeah.
Especially like women. You know that are like, smarter than me. I'm like, yo, like I can learn from you.
Yeah.
Not just like life experience like as a woman too, because for me like I've had trouble dating, you know. That's because like I don't really just get chicks, you know. And I just ask her like, hey, why do they respond this way? What should I do when they do this, you know? Sometimes they don't know the answer to everything, but like maybe just don't be this kind of guy. Maybe you should be this kind of man. I'm like, there you go, that's what I need, like be this kind of man to be for the good woman, you know. So like I really admire like being a good father figure because like my dad's a hard worker, bro.
That's good.
Yeah, like he's a truck driver. Dude, no, he's a truck driver right now. But when I was a kid, bro, he used to be a gardener. He used to be a carpenter. He did like other bunch of other shit. Like every year, Mexican other dad do pick up any job he can get, feed the family.
That's good. That makes a huge impact.
Yeah,
when you have like a father figure in your life. Like that's really important. What are people saying?
Okay, so Ida said rep the 928 gang. Are you from
928? That's Yuma.
Yeah, that's the Yuma zip code.
She's from Yuma. She bangs that hard.
She bangs it hard. She reps that shit. Have you shown them Mr. G's yet? Have you been to Yuma or no?
Yeah, I like going over there. It's so chill.
Yeah,
it's like a whole different vibe. And then you got Mexico right there.
Yeah, dude, it's like 30 minutes from San Luis, bro.
It's tight.
Yep. A Gripset gang. Has she told you like anything about like childhood or anything like that? Growing up there?
Yeah, I mean, she's lived in Phoenix most of her life, so I don't think too many of her memories are in Yuma.
Okay.
Yeah. She tells me memories about partying there when she was like 15. But the lifestyle out there, like her cousins, it's just the quad life, you know, Jeep life.
Yeah, that's pretty much like
building up your Jeep, going to the dunes,
kickbacks in the backyard.
Yeah, no, that's chill. I like that life. Like I want to buy a ranch, but I love the city. I love being in the city, so that's why I gotta work hard so I can just have houses wherever I want.
Do you want to live here in AZ, like Phoenix, the whole time?
I love Phoenix, honestly. Yeah, it's great. Like I like Flagstaff. Like I always drive. Well, not always. I was working in New Mexico for a while, so I would drive by Flagstaff and just see the ranches they have there, like so beautiful. Yeah. But I don't know if I could do the cold.
You can do it. No, same here. I can't handle the cold. I'm a bitch when it was even 60 degrees, you know?
Really?
Yeah, here in the winter I'm a total bitch, so I'm just like,
gotta throw on 5 layers.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And like I'm a skinny dude, so I'm just like, fuck it, I gotta cover
bundle up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, another question I have.
Where are you from?
I was born here in Phoenix. Then like after kindergarten, I went to Yuma, and after freshman year of high school, so I basically spent like 10 years over there.
Oh, so you know Yuma then?
Yeah, I pretty much know Yuma. It's kind of like there's some iffy moments now because I do go back sometimes like, yo, where was this place at? Yo, I'm like, but like sometimes I get hit with nostalgia. I'm like, yo, do you remember when we used to hang out at this park? We'd fucking just like fuck up the cops or something. We should, we play soccer all the time. And we should do that.
You just have those memories that stick, huh?
Yeah, I do have those. Yeah,
I know what you mean.
But yeah, like Yuma, and then I came back here to Phoenix. So like. But I feel like Yuma has more of an impact on me just because like I have a lot more homies.
Yeah.
Like I still have some day ones I'm talking to still to this day. And we're like, yo, bro, move over there. We're gonna do shit together. I'm like, yo, fuck yes, let's do that.
Yeah. No, it's like those meaningful connections that actually stick to your head.
Yeah.
You know? I feel it.
But the thing about Yuma though is since it's a small town, a lot of it is like a lot of dudes are in the Marines. A lot of girls are pregnant. they're already like married like around my age. I'm like, I don't know if I should feel jealous or not.
That's funny. That sounds like the most American thing ever. Like a
really?
bunch of Marines and a
but
bunch
they're all
of
Mexican though.
girls.
Like this is the thing. Like there's a lot of Mexicans in that place. So it's like, am I slacking or like you know?
Slacking on what? Having a baby?
Yeah. True.
Hell no.
True. But yeah, that's how I feel about Yuma. Like it seems like it's just like a chill place. It is a chill place, but not living there because my friends are like, yo, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, like you want the culture.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to start a company.
Mm-hmm. No, that's pretty much it. Do you have any other games that you like on PS2, or is that the only game that you played?
I don't play too many games. I don't have a system right now.
That's you're a grown ass man.
I don't have no, it's not that. Trust me, I love playing video games. It's just like I know if I get one, I'm going to play that thing for at least 3 hours a day. And I literally can't afford it right now. You know, like all those extra 3 hours because I still have a day job. You know.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to do the real estate. Well, I'm not trying. I'm doing it, and then I'm doing the brand too. So it's like those extra 3 hours a day, or like the extra 20 hours a week.
Yeah.
It's just you can invest it. Like I'm looking at your Nintendo 64 right now, and you got like the classic.
Oh, does that bring back memories and shit?
Dude, I remember I sold my Nintendo 64 at GameStop for like $20.
For $20? Damn.
Dude, they got me. I traded it in for like an Xbox game. I think it's like when Halo came out. Halo 2.
Yeah.
I traded it in, they gave me $20.
I mean, yeah, GameStop do you like that though, you know? Yeah. Nah. Yeah, but I got the 64, the PS2. This thing right here. I modded it. It's the arcade machine if y'all can't see on the camera. But yeah, it's
that thing is so dope.
They sell it at Walmart for like $250.
I know, I've seen that.
Yeah, for $250.
I'm gonna buy my mom the Pac-Man one.
You can buy your mom a Pac-Man one?
She always tells me stories about like going to the arcade and playing Pac-Man. She said she was the best. I don't think so.
You don't think so? My mom says that same thing.
She's trying to flex.
She's trying to flex. She's trying to flex this shit. You know, did you grow up playing arcades too, or like what does video games have in your life?
I remember we used to go to like this laundromat when I was like 9, maybe younger, probably younger, and they had Metal Slug.
Oh, dude, Metal Slug.
That game was so hard.
Yeah.
Like going into my mom, let me get some quarters, and just going hard on that game. That's one game that always stick to my head, like Metal Slug. Now you can download it on your cell phone, you know, but man, it was so dope.
No, that's the thing I put on here.
Yeah. And then The Legend of Zelda.
Which one?
On the 64, I had the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And then like I rented Majora's Mask and beat that one. I haven't played any of the new ones.
Same here. Actually, I played like the new one on the Switch.
Yeah.
I got like halfway through the game.
I actually like someday soon I want to do like a photo shoot, just like kind of inspired by The Legend of Zelda. It would just have to be like something different, and you know. But I've been thinking of that, so
you should do it at Cobra because like everyone does photo shoots at Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always packed there though.
Well, go during the day though. Whenever you get the chance, like you know. True. 2 a.m.
Before the party scene starts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Cause I've seen people do music videos too, and like no one's there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, we just went in at like at 2 p.m. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Nah, I need to do it. I've been telling my girl like, yo, we gotta go to Cobra. But it's just like we live in Goodyear. Like one of us has to be DD. So probably gonna be her.
You don't get Uber or anything, or?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, because that's what I do. I'm like, yo, if I'm driving myself, then fuck it, I'm gonna be DD.
Yeah.
Nah, for me, video games like they've always had like an impact on me too. You can see like I have a bunch, but like I grew up on 64 and PS2. But that's because like my brothers, they're like your age actually.
Yeah.
They're your age, and like I remember when I was a kid, I was like, yo, what is this shit? And like, yo, I'm gonna teach you how to play Smash. I'm gonna teach you how to play Mario Kart.
Dude, like, that's another one. Smash, like the original on the 64. We would get down on that.
Yeah, same here. I remember like, and it was fun because like all three of us were playing, and sometimes we had that cousin that like we fuck with, you know.
Yeah.
So like 4 players right there, that's a party right there, bro. You know, they would just like all enjoy each other, put on items, you know. You ever play Mario Party?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Mario Party?
Yeah.
Man, that game's so dope. What about, do you have Rampage for the 64?
Nah, but I did play it, though.
Like, I get that.
I remember, on the PS2 they had like a game collection, so they had like Mortal Kombat, like the first three of them, and like a bunch of other games. Rampage is on there too.
Yeah, that was one of our favorites, and they made a movie about it with The Rock in it.
Is it good? Yeah, no,
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I heard about it. I saw that shit.
It has a dope song on it though by Kid Cudi.
Oh really?
So I fuck with that.
Damn, I've been low key sleeping on movies.
Me too.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
Nope.
No, that's a good one.
I haven't seen it.
What about?
It's just like I don't know. It's kind of hard. The last movie I've seen in the theaters. Fuck, I can't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was. It feels like there's just not any more good movies in theaters. Like they're all on Netflix now.
You really? You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, man, actually, low-key, I sleep on Netflix though. Like everyone's telling me to watch Euphoria. Everyone's telling me to watch The Irishman.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like I mean, I have Netflix, but the only people who use are my parents. Actually, they use my own Netflix account.
No, it's like crazy. Like I was looking at the numbers. Like literally, Netflix spent more money on production than all the other studios combined last year.
Fuck?
So they're really out here. Like people, are going to Netflix instead of Hollywood. Like it's crazy.
Damn. Sonic. I heard.
There you go.
Sonic.
I saw Sonic. That's the last movie I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was cool.
It was
alright.
Oh, it was alright.
I'm pretty sure like the heavy Sonic fans were pissed.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me it was cool. Like I didn't expect much. So it was cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, what other favorite games were on the 64 for you, bro?
What else?
Pokemon Stadium.
I had that.
You had that? Yeah.
I had that Pokemon Stadium. That game was so hard. Yeah. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah. Damn, you got all the originals.
Yeah, I got Donkey Kong 64 right there. Bomberman. You ever played Bomberman?
Nope.
No? Okay. That's a classic one. Turok?
Nope.
No, not Turok? Bro, that's a classic too.
Wait, actually, yeah.
Turok?
Turok, yep. Yeah.
Conquer?
Dude, that game was hard. I remember, like, I always remember that little freaking sunflower that had like, the big titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was young, like, yo, what the fuck? I never seen like titties in my life. I was like 7. Like, this sunflower got tits. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. The game was dope though, and then they remade it for like Xbox.
Yeah.
And I got that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like that game. It was so original. I don't think I've found a game like that since Conquer.
That sucks. Like a lot of games back then are like, well, they're original. But if you like kind of play them, like, oh shit, this is kind of clunky. Like, you know, like I played 64 Smash, whatever, and I was like, it's like the recent ones like feel more fluid, you know?
Yeah.
They feel like more control.
Yep.
This one feels like a little more clunkier and slower.
Yeah, once you play the new ones,
yeah,
it's like way different.
But I still love it though, you know?
Yeah.
So.
No.
Or GoldenEye too. I played GoldenEye with some friends. And like,
I've never played that game. I just always hear stuff about it, but I've never played it.
It's fun multiplayer. It's fun. Really? Single player is okay.
That was like one of the original like first person shooters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we had Halo. I loved Halo.
I never had an Xbox. Or I missed out on
till
like
this one?
Yeah, till this one. I had an Xbox 360 for like 6 months. But it was my brothers. They bought it. Then they needed money and they sold it.
I feel it.
Yeah. So I was like, whatever. It's okay.
Yeah. There's been a few times where I had to sell my gaming systems because I needed money.
Yeah.
Like it fucking hurt, but whatever.
I know. It sucks. Like you have to do that shit. Like fuck, I need to.
Like now, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Now I actually gotta work.
I feel. So for what age did you start working actually? Like I started working when I was like 18 actually.
I was like 15.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped out of school in like 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I have college credits. I'm still going to school, but I dropped out in 10th grade.
Yeah.
Just because like my mom was always working, so she couldn't see if I was in school or not. Like she would just call in the morning, like, "Are you on your way to school?" I'd just be like, "Yup."
Damn! And then you were out here getting that bread.
No, dude, I got so many stories of like how I made bread. Like so many businesses that I started that weren't legitimate.
I mean, do you want to tell us or?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah. So. I don't know if I can though. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh no, then
cool.
don't risk it.
Yeah.
Don't. But yeah, like, that's some hustle though. Like, I guess you were always a hustler beginning, you know.
Always, dude. Like, always. I remember like selling candy in like middle school. Like, oh, I can go to Dollar Tree and like get a bag of like blow pops, like 20 blow pops for like $1, and sell them for $0.25.
That's yeah.
So we make $4.
My brothers did that shit, bro.
Make $3.
Bro, no, my brothers one time like
balling.
They bought like Tocitos, and they also like brought their bottles of like limon and chamoy and shit. Like yo, you want limon and chamoy, bro? Extra 5 cents. That and then like they would just make bank off of that, bro. That was like all the kids at school would just hit them up.
Like some third world countries, like that's how they have to make money.
Yeah.
They just have to go out and just sell food, candy, and for us, it's like it's like a luxury. Like
it sucks because I haven't seen an elotero in like forever, dude.
Not in this part of town.
Yeah, not in this part for sure. Not in this part of town.
Yeah, not even. I'm from Goodyear. We don't see them out there.
Yeah.
I think like actually no, you don't see them.
Yeah.
I see them posted outside of like Ross and stuff sometimes.
Really?
On my side.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, you're right. Coming from Yuma to here is like a huge change.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't really like. I never really noticed it. That's the thing. Like I never really take notice of my surroundings. But yeah, like looking back though, like I remember I used to live in my neighborhood and like on my way back home there was a tiendita and I was like, if I had $1 on me, I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna get a bag of Tocitos.
No, I mean, I guess the first business, I'll tell you for the sake of the podcast, like, I might have had a trap house. Oh! I might have. Not saying allegedly. I did. Allegedly, you could say I maybe did. And I didn't, in my head, it wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't doing it. Like, I just, like, I saw how easy money is. And I just found a plug from California that had some really cheap prices. And I was like 18 years old, making $2,000 a week, and that's the first thing that opened my mind to like my mom's going to work and making like $300 a week, and like here I am making all this. There has to be more out there.
Yeah.
That business wasn't legitimate, so there really wasn't anywhere I can go with it. But
you learned money though.
I learned money. I learned how to run a business. I had employees.
Oh damn.
So it was my first business.
And so what you do with that kind of money? Did you give it to your mom?
It just as fast as it comes, like that's how fast it goes.
Oh shit.
Like I bought a car, that shit got repoed.
Oh fuck.
Like fuck, just a bunch of bullshit. Like I almost died over it. Like my brother got robbed. Like that's kind of like what I was like, nah.
You're done with that.
The same for me. Like I'm not knocking it. Like if you can do it, there's people that do it, then do it. But for most people, you're just making petty money.
What are your thoughts on the safe road and the road where you follow your passion?
I feel like it's just. I feel like sometimes it's the same thing. Don't you think? I feel like real estate ain't my passion, but I know that's what's going to give me the funds I need to run my business. So I kind of feel like you just have to have a balance. Like you need to know that running a business, like being an artist, you need money to fund that. So you do need to play the game of life. You can't just, I'm gonna sit in my room on my computer all day. I mean, unless you're the golden child that can do it, you're like one of the ones. Yeah. I feel like you just have to have a balance. Like you have to have your time for creating and just being in your zone and just following your road. But you also have to find like, hey, what's gonna fund my business. So.
Yeah, because same here. Like, I work a 9 to 5, and I'm doing this now. Now I'm getting the office. Even back then too, like I was doing school. I did sports too.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I want to make mixtapes. I want to make music or some shit too. And then like once like after high school, I was like, yo, dude, like I don't have to worry about this shit now. I mean, I went to college for a year to study filmmaking because I was into movies a lot and I wanted to become a director. But I dropped out just because I got my job and I was like, well, I'm making money now. Like I'm good. I'm being creative. That's the real goal, honestly.
Yeah.
Not making. Or I still want to make movies, but like just being creative in general is like it's just the thing that I want to do.
Do you know who Tom Bilyeu is?
Nah.
Well, he started Quest Nutrition. Have you seen those like the Quest bars?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he started that business, but I'm bringing him up because he was actually going to filmmaker school. Like he wanted to be a filmmaker, and his dream got crushed because he had some success. I forgot what school he went to. It was like an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
And I think he was one on the top of his class, and he was given the chance to produce a film.
Yeah.
And it bombed.
Oh shit.
You know, so it kind of crushed his dream.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, like, he kind of realized, like, damn, like, this was my dream forever. Mm-hmm. So he took a job as a copywriter, which is like way on this side.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling you, there might be a balance, because through that change, like, he made a lot of money. He met the right people that will help him build his business, and he made a shitload of money once again. You know, but check him out whenever you have time. Tom Bilyeu, he has a podcast called Impact Theory.
Tom Bilyeu, all right, for sure. I'll write that down real quick.
Yeah.
Tom.
I'll text it to you too.
Okay. Cause yeah, like I'm always interested in just like listening to people. Cause yeah, you've heard Gary Vee, right?
Yep.
Do you like how often do you listen?
He was like one of the first people I listened to.
Yeah.
And I don't really listen to him anymore. Just cause I feel like Tom Bilyeu is like Tom Bilyeu. Gary Vaynerchuk. He's kind of like the introduction.
Yeah, because he when you watch his stuff enough, you'll see the same message over and over.
Yep. And then his stuff is still good, but there's just so many other things and that I've been listening to, and you know, I follow him on Instagram, so I see his posts here and there, but I don't really listen to his podcast.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
Yeah.
He has a podcast, damn.
Yeah. How do you follow him then? Instagram?
I mean, yeah, Instagram. Like this
okay.
Instagram, and then like whatever fucking motivational YouTube video I get from him on you know, recommended for you on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, because like, not that I always need it, but like I'm like, all right, let's see what he got now. You know, let's see what he can say. Yeah. And for me, like again, like a lot of this info that like I see now is like it's not really useful to me, just because it's like, all right, I don't need it. I'm not at that stage anymore. You know, it's all like, again, like the whole parents. I like how he preaches about parents. You know, but like how you should just love your kid for who they are. You know, don't try to change like if they're passionate about like. Don't try to force them into being a doctor. You know, don't force them into being a lawyer. You know, I agree with that a lot.
Yeah, no, I know where it comes from though. Like you can't blame them because that's how they were raised.
Yeah. Like
they don't know any better, so how could they teach you any better?
Yeah. And
it's just like generations of not knowing what to do with your life. You know, and if you didn't start to do what you were doing, like I think the internet changed everything. Like, because before the internet, all we knew was what our parents would tell us. Yeah. And now, like, we're so... What's the word? We're so spoiled. Yeah. Like, we could see the whole world through this thing right here. And just seeing that, like, inspires us to do stuff like this. Yeah. And, you know, I just think if we didn't have this, what would you teach your kids? Yeah. Probably the same thing. You know, go to school, get a good job. And I feel like part of it is just, like they want you to be safe, you know? Yeah. That was their safe spot. Yeah. Oh, man. I remember one time my coach told me, like, the story about, like, this one family, and they were like really Catholic, but if they weren't gonna follow the word of God or whatever the fuck, they were either gonna be a doctor. That's the dad. The dad only allowed that shit. Wait, what? Yeah, like the dad or the man of the house, whatever the fuck, thought the whole family there's nothing but doctors or priests. Interesting. So like that whole family has nothing but like doctors and priests, or nuns, I guess if you're a woman. But I was like, that's kind of sad. Like, if you're just like that's all you want to be, like you don't care about your kids' dreams like that, like maybe they have a side hustle, maybe they can do it as a hobby, but like don't you want to see your kid become something else? That's kind of, I mean, I guess you're securing the bag for the family. True. But still, it's like, to me that's just like, that's kind of sad. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I don't know, man. It comes with the culture too. Like there's some cultures that are just like, oh, just go with the family business. You know. So. Have you seen Coco? Oh yeah, I almost cried. Yeah, same here. Same. That shit was so sad. Yeah, but like same thing with like that. Like the whole family's like, you're gonna make shoes. Yeah. But he want to make music. But like he comes out on top because like, no, music is like what I want. It's gonna, and his family supports it at the end. You know. Yeah. Yeah. No, like when you choose something like that though, you better go hard.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna jump in like, oh, I'm gonna start a clothing line and then just half-ass it.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's what people think. Like when you tell them like, I wanna. So what would you say? Are you trying to start a talk show?
I mean, I guess I'm already like doing it though. Like I'm already.
You have it.
I have it. I have it because I'm already getting like people hitting me up about it.
Yeah. No. Sorry for my word choice.
You're good.
Yeah.
No.
So you have a talk show.
Yeah.
It's like when you tell someone like, oh, I'm gonna start a talk show. They don't know how, so they don't expect you to be able to figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah,
Everybody has that ego. Like if I can't do it, he can't do it. You know, like it's just
for a
bullshit.
minute, my parents were like, this is like they were kind of like disagreeing with this shit.
Yeah.
For a minute, like in the beginning, for sure, because like, well, I was like, we moved into this house. I was like, bro, no one's using this room. This is perfect.
This is a cool setup. It's perfect for this. Yeah.
Thank you. But like since my brother moved back in, like no hate or anything, but like since he moved back in, I'm like, all right, well then, you know, like I don't want to babysit him. I want to be like, hey bro, like clean this up now. Like, I don't want to like get on his ass because when he's 30, I'm 21. He's grown. I shouldn't be like doing this, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting the office so I can like be totally free.
Yep.
But also like because this is also my parents' house. I don't want to invite the wrong person, and you know later on get robbed or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it'll happen.
Yeah. no, but with the like back to the beginning though, like why, like I'm doing this to begin with just because like yeah like I'm already doing it, you know why like my parents were disagreeing with that because they were like they didn't see what I was trying to do, you know they didn't see the vision, they didn't see what I was trying to do, and not even that like I'm trying to do like music shit too, because I'm all about like supporting people, like I'm all about like that's why I have random guests. If this is about me, even though it's called Scrappy Flako Talk Show, because like I'm just the host. I'm here to learn about you. Actually, I want you to talk about your shit. I want you to talk about why you're doing this, why this is your passion, why are you not doing other things too? Why are you just like yo? I want this. This is like the thing I'm in love with, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm always interested in like why people are doing the things they're doing.
Yeah. Why did you start doing it?
Why did I start? Oh, it was mainly like out of the support of my friend for sure. Because the way I am, I am like indecisive sometimes. Like when I pitch an idea, I usually tell a friend about it. And the way it goes is like, yeah, it's a good idea. All right, then I'm going to go and take it all the way to the end zone, you know?
Yeah. So how about this? Like, because we all have our goals or dreams, like, or both, whatever you want to call it. So what would you say, like, if one guest that you would want to get on and just it'll finally snap in your head, like, okay, this is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would that one guest be?
Who would that one guest
be?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't want to say anyone famous because I can't think of anyone famous because sometimes like they might be a different person, you know. But I would say like someone who like really drops some like fat knowledge on me too, like opens my mind up. Like my mind's already I guess pretty much open for like the most part, but like really just like puts me in perspective. Like hey, this is what it could be. Here's what you can be, you know. Here's where these things could go if you become this person, you know.
Yeah.
Just really open my eyes and just like. Really put it all in perspective and how things could be if I changed.
Do you read a lot of books?
I try to. Just because I never read a book like when I was in school. That's the thing.
I think you should read more books because I read once that your brain doesn't know when you're actually in front of a person or when you're just reading their words on a piece of paper. So you, like in a sense you could trick your brain to think you have all these mentors. Like having a mentor doesn't mean just paying for someone to mentor you. Your brain can't tell the difference, you know. Every book you read could be a mentor. Your brain doesn't know if that person's in front of you or you know is in the page. So I say just read a lot of books. The more knowledge you have, like you just see the world different. You know, and sometimes we feel like, oh, I know it all, you know, I know a lot. I don't need to read new books. Because it happens to me. But once you feel like you know it all, you're dead, you know?
I really hate ego a lot. Like, I really hate, like, people who have, like, ego. I really hate, like, all that shit. But sometimes I get that way, too. Like,
there's a time for it.
Yeah, there's a time to be, like, boastful. There's a time to be, like, prideful about your things, you know? But for the most part, like, I do hate it. And, like, I am just, like, yo, like, I don't fuck with that kind of person. Who's just like, yeah, I'm the shit. I'm always the shit. Maybe if they can back it up, cool. But... I always admire someone who's like humble about their things. Yeah.
No, I feel like you have to. I don't know if ego is what I read on it is kind of bad, but I feel like you have to have that confidence. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure you're confident in what you're doing.
Yeah.
You have to have it. You can't always be laid back. But I mean, you don't want to approach every situation like that, because then you just look like an asshole. Yeah. You know, it just has to be a perfect balance. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Because, like, there's a balance. Because, like, what if I came up to you, like, yo, like, what's up? You're my guest. You know, you're making me look good. You know, like, what if I did that to you? Like, I guess, like, this podcast will be over with. Like, it won't be like, yo, fuck that dude, don't go on his podcast. You know?
Yeah.
And then, but what if I also was like, oh, like, what if I was just really shy? You know, what if I was just like, I didn't know what to say? What if I didn't plan it? Because, like, I sit down and write down questions for every guest. Yeah. At my desk, I'm like, for an hour and a half at least.
That's good. So, what helped you be more? What helped you? Because what I'm trying to ask is, when I was your age, I wasn't really social. Yeah. I didn't get social until, like, I started doing more sales. So, what has helped you as far as communicating with people?
It's kind of weird because I've always done teams. I've always been a part of soccer. I've always been a part of groups. I was never really truly alone, but, like, I felt alone just because, like, I never really felt like I, like, was a tight connection with someone. Yeah. But yeah, communicating and all that stuff is not hard. But I do sometimes when I go in public, I don't make the effort to say hi. If I ever enter a room, I kind of just go in the corner and just chill by myself until someone hits me up. Yeah. But then I'm open to it. I'm like, oh, hey, let's make a conversation. Let's do that. You know?
Yeah. I'm like the opposite. Yeah. I like talking to people. Mm-hmm. Like, I say hi to everybody that I walk by. Mm-hmm. You know, even if they don't say hi back. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. But no, without a doubt, like, that's something I'm working on. Like, I'm definitely, like, trying to be a little bit more social. Like, I go to events by myself, and, like, whatever person's next to me at the bar, I'm like, oh, yo, what's up, dude? What do you do, bro? Like, how you doing? Just small talk. A little bit of small talk. Even though I personally hate small talk, but, like, it's something I'm going to have to do, you know?
Yep. Yeah, working at T-Mobile, I came in contact with every type of person you could imagine. Mm-hmm. So I just learned how to communicate with different type of people. And you just learn from something. You learn something, like, even though, like, corporate America isn't where I want to be. Yeah. I learned so much, you know, just because if I didn't work there, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have accepted your offer to be here. Yeah. Probably would, you know, just been in my room. Doing who knows what.
I used to flake on plans, too. Like, I'd be like, nah, dude, I'm like, I'm not going to make it today. Something came up, but really, I just want to be home, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That's how I'd be. But also, like, Chipotle. I used to work at Chipotle, and, like, I used to be a busser, too. So, of course, I have to deal with people, you know? I have to talk to this person who's in a bad mood and be like, all right, let me go get my manager. I'm sorry, we'll get you a refund. We'll do this for you, you know?
Man, isn't working, like, retail or at a restaurant so crazy? Like, you see, you just get to know, like, how rude people are.
Yeah, no, you see the dark side of humanity, not like the crazy dark side, but you see, like, how people can just be such a dick, and you have to take it, though. Yeah. Because if you flip out, then you lose your job. Yep. They flip out, they get a free meal.
Yeah, like, it's a lose-lose for you.
Yeah, so, like, you have to bite your tongue.
Yeah, nah, I've seen some crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, and we worked with people's cell phones, so you could imagine, like, how pissed they would get. But I just don't understand that, like, how you can have such a bad day and you take it out on somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know, because I've had bad days. I've never called my waiter an asshole. Yeah. Yeah, no, same here. I've never. Fuck you, my fries are burnt, bitch. Like,
I've never been like that to someone yet. I do sometimes judge, though, because, like, at other positions, like, I used to, like, whenever I go to Chipotle, I'm like, you folded that burrito wrong. I would have done that better, you know, like, but that's just me, because I'm like, I'm Mr. fucking veteran. I'm like, yeah, I know my shit. You know?
That's not how you make the tacos.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. I'm like, whatever. They gave my meal. I paid for it. I'm gonna eat it now.
Yeah. Nah, I feel it. I know exactly what you mean. Because even now, like, when I go into, like, retail locations and, like, dude, this guy didn't even try to sell me anything. Yeah. You know, so you just, like, judge them. Yeah, no. Or, like, dude, like, it just sticks in your head. Like, when me and my girl go out to eat and they're just being rude, like, this motherfucker's rude. Like,
yeah. No tip for this bitch.
Yeah. Nah, I still got a tip.
Since you've lived basically both roads, you know. Yep. And for you to balance, do you have anything to say for those who feel lost or feel stuck on the safe road, or on the other road either?
I would say just surround yourself by more people that will influence you to do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I would say, if you're having trouble, like figuring out what you want to do, I feel like the most important thing first is get your physical body in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just get some activity. And then the reason I say that is because you can't have a healthy mind if your body is shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I try to work out every day. I'm on a nutrition plan. Shout out to my boy Adrian. He's helping me a lot, you know, with the supplements and all that stuff. I'm saying it just because I know personally how much different it is when you have an active lifestyle. It affects your mentality more than you would think.
Yeah.
So before anything, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because people talk about mental health like if it's separate from just health, period.
Yeah.
Like, health is health. It don't matter if it's your mental health, your physical health. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you eating? What are you listening to? Who are you listening to?
Are you drinking water?
Are you drinking water?
Yeah. You can't sleep.
Like, no wonder you feel depressed. Like, you fucking ate McDonald's 3 times this week. You've been drinking every day.
Yeah. Getting like, 2 hours of sleep.
And then you want to complain to people on Twitter talking about how you're depressed. Like, come on, man. So that's the first thing I would say. Just make sure you're just surrounded just by the right things. And it's kind of easy to say. It's harder to do because, like, my journey's still going. You know, I'm still struggling with that. So I would just say, like, just surround yourself by just more creatives.
Yeah.
That's probably what would help people the most. Or just people that are doing what you want to do.
Yeah, successfully.
Yeah. Just read more books. You don't have to take my word for it. Like, just read books of people that already did what you did. Like, doctors read books on doctors. You know, they study from doctors that already did it. Lawyers learn from lawyers that already did it. You know, if you want to be a dentist, you're learning from people that already did it. Yeah. So you want to start a clothing line, learn from people that did it. So it's not, it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. So just keep learning.
Who taught you about clothing lines, actually?
I think, like, the favorite, like, the blueprint I've been following is the Hundreds. I just like their whole brand. Like, they do so many collaborations and I feel like that's the first brand that just kind of opened my mind to, like, how a business is run. Yeah. So probably the Hundreds.
For you, what made you want to put your art onto clothing, and instead of just, like, posting your art on, you know, like on Twitter or some shit, you know?
Yeah, nah, cause, like, when you put on, like, a dope outfit, you just feel like you can take over the world. Yeah. I just wanted to be a part of that. I think that's it. Just, like, when you put on a dope shirt, it makes you feel good. Yeah. And not only that, like, on the business side, like, dude, the fashion industry, if you can break in, it's so profitable. Yeah. Like, dude, like, you can make a shirt, like, a good quality shirt, decent quality, for $5. And if you can get yourself to a point where you can sell them for 40, sell 10,000 of those, that's $400,000. It's probably like $300,000 profit. Damn. So that's kind of one of the things that got me into clothing. Like, there's just, like, profit margins are so huge. So there's those two things, like the fact that you know, I could help people feel good, and the fact that I can make money. For so sure. That's kind of what got me started.
That's pretty dope. That's hella dope, dude. Who taught you how to make art and stuff like that, actually? Did you...
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just YouTube. At first, there was a lot of graffiti artists, like Futura, Cope, Sand. Have you heard of Futura? No. No? He's dope. It was just a bunch of, like, graffiti artists I would look up to. And then after that, it was just, like... I liked Benny Gold. Have you heard of him? Jeff Staple, Benny Hundreds. I don't know. I just followed the brands. Yeah. I would go to Zoomies all the time. Yeah. And I wouldn't find anything I liked. Yeah. And that's another thing that got me started on this brand. Like, dude, I cannot find anything I like. Like, I'll just make it.
Yeah. Is Zoomies your favorite store? Or
Zoomies is cool. I think, like, I don't really see it much when it comes to the culture, like the whole streetwear culture. I don't know if it's, like, cool anymore, but that's just one of the dreams I want to fulfill. Being in Zoomies, just because that's the dream I set, like, as a kid. Like, yo, I'm gonna be in Zoomies one day. So I'm just infatuated with, like, you know, just being able to have your clothing in a store that's pretty much in every mall.
Yeah.
So I like that part of it. It's I feel like if you can get your stuff there, then you know you kind of did it.
Yeah, because like you mentioned on the article, but also you mentioned that you want famous rappers to wear like J Cole and like Kendrick and stuff like that. Why do you think they should wear it and not like anyone else? You know?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I want everybody to wear it, but those are just the two that I know they're gonna wear it. I don't know like how it's gonna happen or like when, but they're just like my favorite artists, and
yeah,
I just know like if you can get to that level where they're wearing it, it's done. It's a done deal. You're solidified as a real brand.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I'm reaching for them.
Okay. Because of them, they're basically like I would say your pedestal, pretty much, like your goal.
You can say that.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that's the right word, but yeah, like that's what you want to achieve. You know, other people say like, yo, I want Lady Gaga. Yo, I want fucking.
Dude, Lady Gaga, that would be so fire.
Yeah, that would.
If I could get her to that, dude, man. But I guess there's just certain people, because you have to think every day of what you want. So I just keep a few artists in my head that I want. That way, you know, I could envision it. The more you envision it, the better chance it is of happening. Yeah. So those are like the two top artists, like J. Cole, Kendrick, and then like probably Justin Bieber. Yeah, because he's big. People love Justin Bieber. Yeah. And he's a cool person.
Alright, for sure.
If I can get him to rock some gear, like it's over.
It's over. Nah, that's a good mentality. Yeah. That's a good ass mentality, because like a lot of people just be like, oh, I'm a small artist, I can't get them right now. But you're just like, nah, I want to get them. Fuck it. If I can get them, I can get them.
And you'd be surprised, like those people are more humble than you think. Like if you put yourself in those positions where they see you, like they'll support you. Because and that's exactly why I'm going after Kendrick and J. Cole too, because I feel like they're humble enough to know, like, I know what this kid's doing, and they're gonna support it. Wiz Khalifa as well. He's another one.
A$AP Rocky.
Currency. A$AP Rocky. Yeah. That would be cool. Currency is a big one. I actually reached out to one of his artists. And he gave me his address, so I'll be sending some stuff to him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and hopefully that leads to
something.
So
that's fucking dope, dude. You been on runway shows? I didn't even know. Did they do runway shows for like streetwear or something like that, or?
Probably not like what you're thinking, like Louis Vuitton and stuff. Like Off-White, I know they have. Like Virgil, he's like the creative director for Louis Vuitton. I guess you can call that streetwear, like Off-White, but. I don't know, man.
Alright, for sure. No, it's all good. But no, that's pretty dope, because like I've never heard that from. Well, I mean, you're the second like clothing brand I've interviewed. Right there.
Who was the first?
The first 19th Ave Dan, 19th Avenue.
Did he make you that?
He made the shirt. No, sorry, okay. If you want to like move the poster, actually, if you want.
Yeah, you want me?
Or if you want.
Oh shit!
It's all good.
Alright, let's see.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
You seen that?
I've seen that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's my homie right there. But yeah, like I don't think he mentioned that. Maybe probably because I didn't ask, but like seeing that, like I want celebrities to wear my shit. I think that's a fucking good ass goal to have.
Yeah. Well, it's just like that's how the human brain works. Like they won't think it's real till they see their idols wearing it. So you got to play the game, like I said. People aren't gonna want your stuff till they see other people are wanting it. Yeah. So that's my goal. Like you just gotta crack. It's all mental. Like once they see like J. Cole wearing it, like, oh fuck, that shirt is hard. Like even if it's just a black shirt with an A on it, they're gonna buy it. J. Cole wore it. True. But I don't want to be that guy either that just like, okay, I'm gonna just print this simple design. I wanna, I still wanna put my, my soul pretty much into it. Yeah. But then again, I want to play the game, like, have all the artists rock it.
Yeah. Yep. For you, your favorite photographers and models that you've worked with, but also what do you look for in your model and your photographer?
Just genuine people. Right now, I don't know how long you've been following me on Instagram, but I'm doing this project. It's a year-long project, the Turodes project. Just working with as many people as I can from, just Phoenix, Scottsdale, just Arizona, period. Just getting to know people, who they really are. you know, if I like them, I'll work with them again. If I wasn't really feeling them, then probably not. I guess my brand, I want it to represent something, you know. So I want the people that I work with to represent something as well. I don't want to work with someone just because they have like a lot of followers or anything like that. Yeah. So that's a big part of how I choose my photographers. Like, oh, this dude's cool. I like what he's doing. I'm gonna work with him. You know, of course, the work has a lot to do with it because I'm investing money in it. Brandon, Bartering for Change on Instagram. Have you seen him?
No.
He's probably like my go-to photographer forever. Like, I'm gonna work with this dude forever. So he's probably like my favorite right now. I just worked with my boy Eli, Just Lee. I've also worked with Shots by Savoy. He's cool. His work is really good. So we're just gonna keep going and just meeting new people. And now I'm here with you, so I'm gonna meet your connections. Maybe I'll meet some dope photographers.
I mean, I got plenty. Actually, like, I can name 3 right away. My homie Archbishop Eddie. I can show you stuff right now. Archbishop Eddie, sorry, that's what he's called. We did this little just me messing around. Like we had mannequins.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna wear my homie stuff too because I fuck with this brand too.
So, can I scroll?
Yeah, go for it. And yeah, mannequins like, all right, let's just make something funny and artistic because that's pretty much who I am as a person. Like I'm funny and artistic. I think if you scroll up actually.
That's dope.
There's like he had more stuff. There's him.
Yeah, this is cool. I like it.
Thank you, bro. And again, this is just the home. Like,
where'd you guys find mannequins?
He works at H&M.
Oh.
Yeah, he works at H&M, and they're like had some extra ones in the back, and he was like, "Hey, can I take these home?" And they're like,
"You just took the mannequins?"
Yeah, he took the mannequins home, and I was like, "Yo, dude, let's make a photo shoot out of this shit."
Man, you gotta ask me if I could use those for a photo shoot.
Yeah, you gotta ask him. But you know, I'll
that'd be crazy.
I'll send him your way though. Yeah, Archbishop Eddie, my homie Fob, if you're watching this, he actually not just Fob, but like the channel Kush America Records. What they do is they review music on a live stream, but like people who submitted it.
Yeah.
And people in the chat, like.
Pour some more of this.
Go for it. Yeah, the people in the chat. Yeah, go for it, man. go ahead. Just make sure you go to drive.
Oh no. For sure.
No, but yeah, like they have a live stream where they review people's music. But again, one of the dudes are photographers, so like they have merch too. So of course, like they're doing their own merch. I'm pretty sure like he would love to help you out because I'm pretty sure he's looking for work too.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many photographers like out here, dude. Like, that would just be like, yo, I'm just looking for work. It can even maybe be for free too, you know?
Yeah. I don't expect anything for free.
Yeah, I pay my people too. Like I always make sure like the homies get paid.
Yeah, nah. You gotta like these people are putting in time. Like, dude, like I was talking to my boy Eli. Yeah. And he's working on this. He's gonna shoot a wedding, and he was telling me they want like 2,000 pictures, and like he's gonna make a few grand. But like if you add up all the hours they put into not only shooting the pictures but editing the pictures, making sure they're perfect.
Yeah.
And then these people are also going to school. They have jobs. Like you can't expect anything free.
Yeah.
You know, it takes time. Even though they love doing it, like a lot of us. We're
trying to make money off it. We're like, we gotta pay rent. You know, that's why a lot of us have side hustles. But yeah, the homie Kush America Records, go check them out. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, make sure to send me all these people too.
And then so I do Juan, Lozo Photography. I met him like recently, and like he's a cool dude, Mexican too. Like he has a deep accent. Like kind of speaks a little bit of broken English, so like I had to talk to him in Spanish a little bit. Like, yeah, dude, like, you know, go on, that's and all that shit. It's like, oh, so you know Spanish? I'm like, yeah, like, ¿dónde eras? I'm like, I was born here, you know. But there's just so many, dude. Like, there's just so many you can hit up, you know, whatever age too.
No, that's why I'm here. Like, I feel like everybody you come in contact with, like, it's for a reason. Like, who knows? Maybe like one of the people I work with is gonna help you out. Or one of the people you work with is gonna help me out. It could be the littlest thing.
And another thing I'm trying to do too is like I'm trying to just get on everyone's good side. Not that I'm worried about getting on their bad side. I'm just like, yo, I'm just trying to be like, I'm just trying to be like you guys. We're all trying to work together. We're all trying to get to the same destination. Why the fuck would we return each other, you know?
Yeah, there's enough for everybody out here.
Yeah, exactly.
We can all get it.
We can all just be happy and be creative.
Yeah.
Man, for you, what was it like just not working on your brand? Like, what was it like not just doing your thing?
I was always like, man, life has had its ups and downs, you know, but for the most part, I've been good. Like, house, car, girlfriend, like, I guess, like, I always had really good managers. Yeah. That just knew how to sell me the dream, like the corporate America dream. And they kind of convinced me, like, hey, you know, you can, by the time you're 40 years old, you can be making $250,000 a year. So I would convince myself. But in the back of my head, I always knew, like, no, that's not what I want. Yeah. So I always felt like it was a chase. It's still a chase, but I always felt like it was a chase. Like, I want more. There's more. There's more than this. Yeah. I thought it was like more money, like a bigger, like more promotions, but it really wasn't. It was just me not doing what I really wanted to do. So it kind of sucked. Yeah. Like, not working on my stuff. I always wanted to go back to it. I just, like I told you when we started, I just didn't have energy for it anymore. Has there ever been a time where you stopped pursuing it? Yeah. And how did you feel?
Yeah, like I felt like I wasn't doing my thing. Like, I wasn't living my purpose. Yeah. You know, like, so for me, after high school, I got a $2,000 ticket, and I had to just keep working, you know. Then I went to work in Texas for the oil rigs. Then I was just like, I sat at my desk, I did nothing, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, I was sure I'm making, you know, $2,000 every 2 weeks, but I'm like, I'm not happy, dude. Like, why am I just? I'm playing video games. It's not really. I'm like, at least I'm doing that. Like, that's something I like doing. But I'm like, I'm not doing my thing, bro. Like, I could hear myself just like yelling at myself, like, yo, dude, get up, like, get up, bro. You know? Yeah. So that's how like it would feel like for me. Just like, I guess the line, just being like, yo, dude, like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, no, it sucks. Like, once you convince yourself that you want something and you stop pursuing it, you're just always going to have it in the back of your head. What about, like, because not like, you were lucky enough to have a vision of something you wanted to do. Not everybody has a purpose. Yeah. Or feels like they have a purpose. I feel like that's where a lot of these issues come from, because they don't know what they want in their life. It's like when we were kids, we would look forward to, like recess, or look forward to, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We had something to look forward to, but as we grow as adults, we really don't have much to look forward to. And I feel like that's where a lot of the stress comes from. So when you have a passion, I feel like that's a blessing. Yeah. Like, you know, I could wake up every day and work on this. Like, it gives your life purpose.
And another thing too is that, like, I think long term. A lot of people my age probably think short term. You know. Yeah. They'll probably be like, all right, 2 years. Well, 2 years short term for me. You know, like, all right, 2 years I'm gonna graduate from college and have my degree and then get a job. That's it. You know, I'm like, yo, like, what about 10, 20, 30, 40 years after that, bro? What are you gonna do? When do you plan on retiring? Do you want to work your whole life? You gonna have kids? Like, what's gonna happen, bro? You know, like, I think about that stuff. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely guilty of that. Not anymore so much. Yeah. You know, but I was, and I just wanted it so quick. Yeah. I would, like, always talk about, okay, by the time I'm 21, I'm at $500,000 in the bank. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna retire by the time I'm 26. I'm 26 now. You know, still working. So it's just like, you just want it, like, as a young guy or female, you just want it so quick. Yeah. You're not thinking.
And you think it's easy too, but, like, you think the process is easy. Yeah. But really, it's like hella scattered and it's like complex.
Yeah. No, and I feel like Gary Vee does a good job of saying, like, it's gonna be hard as fuck. But I feel like a lot of the motivational bull crap out there is like, oh, chase your dream. But they don't teach you how to, like, respond to someone telling you no. Yeah. You know, so I mean, the first time people, like, get rejected, they just feel like, oh, man, right, okay, well, it's not for me. Yeah. I'm good.
I mean, even then, like how I said, my friend was, like, the one that I talked to him first about this whole thing because he's an artist. Pariah Pete, have you heard him?
Who?
Pariah Pete.
No, I haven't.
No, it's all good. Yeah, like he was just bumping and shit. Like he was making waves in the scene. And I'm like, yo, bro, like what if like I interviewed you? He's like, fuck it, let's do it, bro. Let's just fucking have fun with it. We had fun with the first time. I was like, yo, this is fun. Let's keep going. Then I interviewed him, interviewed some of his homie rappers. Then they hit, and then like people were like just seeing my thing, and they're hitting me up, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna just do this now, you know. I guess I'm gonna just keep going at it until like either, I don't know, something really bad happens, like yo, I can't do it anymore for some reason. But even if it does, I'm gonna try my best to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna let this bother me.
Yeah.
Because there's been times where this almost didn't happen, like an apartment complex that I was paying for, try to fucking like just take my money, you know. Because they're like, you're leaving on the lease. I'm like, yo, you said I could, though. You know?
Yeah.
We had a dispute on that shit. But like, I ended up just paying like a monthly payment. So it was all good. And I bought all this equipment. I was like, damn, I have to sell this shit. I have to start from square one again.
No, I mean, you're going to learn lessons like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not your last lesson you're going to learn.
I'm definitely without a doubt.
You know, but...
That's another thing, too, that I realized. I was like, yo, this... Like, I'm pretty sure life is going to throw more punches at me sooner or later.
Dude, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Like, I got like 5 years on you.
Like, yeah. No, I like in. You can like go ahead and educate me on that.
But
shit.
That's the beauty of it. Like, man, if it was easy, everyone would do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the real grinders, like, that's why the real grinders come up and they make it. Just because like so many people quit along the way because they want it to be easy. But
have you like ever like? I guess grew apart from friends, not left them behind, but like you know.
All my friends,
yeah,
all of them, except a few.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still talk to a few here and there, but just people that I thought were friends and that weren't friends. You know, or just you outgrow people.
Yeah.
Or you just like, I don't know what brought you guys together. You just, it's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have a few friends.
Mm-hmm.
One dude that I kept around since like my high school, middle school is my barber, Luis.
Yeah.
We've been boys since then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have the same goals, same dreams. He just opened his barbershop. Not officially, he'll announce it when it's open, but
yeah.
You know, it's just stuff like that. When you're pursuing the same things, it's easy to stick together.
Yeah.
You know, but there comes a point like when you just, like as humans, we just have a limited amount of energy. So you need to learn how to use that energy. Like, is this person worth, 2 hours of my time?
Yeah.
So I think that's where that comes. Like I'm hanging out with this dude. We're not doing anything. We're drinking, getting high. Like, that was cool in high school because you didn't have any responsibilities.
Yeah.
But now it's like, dude, like, especially me, like, I have a girl. Like, that's more time you have to invest in something else. So, I don't know, man.
What's good, Paul Lewis? What's poppin'? We're getting towards the end. But nah, like, cause that's definitely like happened to me, of course, like after high school, and even before a little bit too. Like, hey, bro, like I don't talk to the same people. My circle's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was really going with this, but yeah, like just growing apart from people. That I know that was a thing. I almost grew apart from like the close friends I have right now too. But another thing about me is like I wish some people had like the same mentality I have.
Yeah.
So like, bro, like I want you to be with me. Like I want you to be with me. Like I don't want to be held back. So like I try my best to like teach people like how to be a little bit more like tough about it. Be more like, hey, bro, here's how you handle this situation.
Yeah.
No,
I know what you mean. It's at the same time you can't expect everyone to want exactly the same things as you. I think just the important thing is that you know what you want and how you're gonna get it. Like you don't have to plan on being rich.
Yeah.
But it's just the people that like have no goals and at all. Like those are the people you don't want to be around.
Yeah.
The goal doesn't have to be a millionaire. It can be, start a family. Just get my life together. As long as you just have that goal in mind and you're working to it. I feel like that's what attracts you to people.
Yeah.
They know what they want.
For sure. All right. Well, got like a few more questions. How do you feel about 2020 so far for you? Even though there's crazy shit like coronavirus and shit like that.
Well, my year started last year. Like stuff I'm doing right now, I've been planning since last year. And I feel like I'm not doing as much as I would like to, but I'm making progress. Like I'm not standing still. I'm working, so I feel good about it. I'm meeting a lot of new people. Just learning new lessons. Yeah. We'll see how it is in a few months. Right. You know.
Yeah. No. True. What about plans? Like, where do you hope this brand could take you, at least within the end of the year?
I'm going to quit my day job. I'm going full-time just real estate. That'll be my source of income, and I'm going to work on my brand. And soon, maybe I would say like in a month, I'm dropping a full collection. So right now I don't have my site up. Yeah. I don't have too many products, but I am planning a full collection that I'm working on right now. And then just throughout the year, just 5 full collections. One thing I'm gonna do this year is I always wanted to be on the Hundreds blog. Have you heard of that brand?
No.
The Hundreds. I'll show you later. Yeah. They have a blog. They put on a lot of dope like upcoming companies. So that'll happen this year.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I fuck with that, dude. I fuck with that. What about any future projects besides like the whole collection? Because you already have it announced.
So this Sunday, I have something dope coming, and I'll post it so you guys will see on Sunday. I have something dope. After that, I'm probably gonna slow it down on like collaborations because I want to get my own collection and actually start selling stuff. Yeah. You know, because right now I'm posting like some content working with photographers, but I'm not really in my own mindset just because I'm working with them, and I just kind of want to work on my own thing now. Yeah. So, okay. Just dropping more product. That's the plan.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Dropping more product.
And last question, what does Turodes mean to you?
Turodes? Yeah. I mean, to put it simple, it's like in life you can either get everything you've ever wanted or you don't. You make the choice.
Yeah. And then what do you hope people get out of that too, like that?
I mean, I just hope people learn like just the power they have as a human being. It's funny, like you always hear like artists saying they're gods or they're demons, but we haven't even perfected being a human being. Yeah. Like we don't know how strong our minds are. Damn. You know, so I feel like I hope people will learn more.
That's some fucking bars, everybody. You hear that shit? That's some bars. That's a quote right there, bro.
Nah, it's true. Like, we like to call ourselves gods, you know, or demons, and we don't even know the strength we have as humans. Yeah. You know.
That's a beautiful quote, bro. That's a
I hope people learn that. Because once they learn that, their whole life will change. Yeah. Once they take control of their life and stop complaining about things that are just happening to them, everything will change.
True.
You know? So that's what I hope people learn. 2020.
2020. That's the energy we need, bro. Because 2020 seems like a pretty rough year right now. You know. You know, just like the whole coronavirus and shit like that, like all that. It just seems, you know, sad.
Man. I mean, what can we do about it?
Yeah, true.
If I die, I die. It's all good.
True that. But I think that's it, everybody. This has been our guest, Ray Prieto. You know, he runs Turodes. He started up. Really check out his stuff. Check out his Instagram. Check out his merch, dude. Like, it's seriously, it's a pretty dope shit. Read that article too. You find out more about his backstory.
Yep. It's in my bio. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Before it's gone.
Yeah, true that. That was the only way I was gonna find it. But yeah, links in the description below for that stuff, for his Instagram and the article. And I think I did put down the website too. But either way, y'all have yourself a goddamn good one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you support the podcast on anchor.fm/Scrappy-Flako. You can subscribe for at least $1 a month, and also check out the merch.
Oh, I'm about to subscribe.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
I didn't even know you had that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Spotify and all that shit too, so later on you'll see us back on Spotify.
For sure.
But yeah, that's it, everybody. Hope you have yourself a goddamn good one. Peace.